Crafty Kate and I run a small crochet business. On this channel we talk all things yarn and crochet. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. Today I want to take you through some of the custom orders that I have made this week. I have been very busy making all the custom orders for my Etsy. So I'm going to go through those and share the patterns with you, and then go over some other things that I made and then some updates and things for my business. So we will start with what I made. Okay, so the first thing I made was this little tiny possum. I have made this before and it is so cute. This is a free pattern from Murphy Crochets on YouTube. I will have all the patterns linked down in the description. This guy works up really quick. I use Parfait Chunky, a 4.5mm hook. These are 10mm eyes, and it is no sew. You surface crochet on the tail and the ears, and everything else is just worked from front to back. Quick, cute little guy. I have on my listing that you can add a keychain because he's so tiny, but my customer did not want a keychain for this one. So there is that little guy. And then along with this guy, they ordered a little Highland cow, so I made this. I love making these so much. This is the pattern Cash the Market Cow from April from the Cozy Buckeye, and I just love the way he turns out. It is no sew as well. You surface crochet on the tail and the horns, and then you crochet in the ears, and everything else is worked in one piece. So I used Elise Veludo for this one, a 6mm hook, and these are 18mm eyes. I have made several of these now. They are very popular for me, so love the little Highland cow version. She has a plain no color change option without the hair, and then she also has a spotted cow version, so very versatile pattern, and I love it. Quick and easy. So that is an order done. And then the next one was for a ghost dog, which I was surprised since it's after Halloween, but I made another one of these. They always turn out so cute. This is a pattern by Werewolf Craft, and they turn out absolutely adorable. They're flat, so they sit nicely. They have cute little pink tongue. Don't know what's happening with my camera lighting there, but yeah, so cute. And I did tack the ears down so they don't stick up too much. So I used Elise Veludo for this one as well, and a 6mm hook, and I believe these are 14mm eyes. This one is no sew as well. You crochet the ears in as you go, and then you chain out for the tail. I love the little floppy curly tail. Very cute. And yeah, simple, easy pattern. I absolutely love it. Don't mind making them at all. They're very quick, kind of like a little loaf ghost dog. Cute. So that's another order done. And then my dragon listing is finally taking off again, which I'm excited about because I have this pattern memorized and I love making them. So here is this guy. This is the Diddy Dex palm size snuggler, I think she calls it, from Handmade by Jody. And I do a few modifications. I do bobbles for the horns instead of sewing them on. I crochet the legs in, but I do sew the wings on, and I sew the head to the body, and I sew the ears on. I have tried crocheting the ears in, and they just don't quite look right. But this is Elise Veludo as well, 6mm hook. These are 16mm eyes just with the discs on the back. And yeah, they turn out so cute, and I can just whip these guys out. So that is my last custom order. I am working on one more, but I'm not going to be able to finish it in time for this video, so that will be another time. So that is all the orders that need to go out today. And then I'm pretty well caught up except for this one that I'm working on, and then I have a bunch due on Monday. So I did take a little time since in a previous video I mentioned I was running out of the Premier Basix Chenille caramel color, which is what I make my little otter snugglers out of. So I decided to take a little time to make an otter in a different color so I could keep that listing live, and I actually think I like this color better than the original caramel. So I used Premier Basix Chenille Chocolate, and look how cute he is. Absolutely adorable. So I used the same steel cut oats color for this part, and then this is Elise Veludo in their darker gray color. But this is the Otter Snuggler pattern from Just a Mom Crocheting, and I have sold several of these in the caramel color. So I'm waiting for this little guy to take off in this color because I absolutely love the chocolate. Too cute. I use a 6.5 millimeter hook with Premier Basix Chenille because it's a little bit thicker than Elise Voluto. And these are 14 millimeter eyes. And this guy is definitely not no-sew. You sew the head to the body, you sew the arms, you sew the legs, and you sew the rock to the arms. And like I mentioned before, because of the direction that you attach them, you can't really crochet them in because they go against the stitch line here, so you couldn't crochet them in. Same with the arms. But so it's one that's worth the sewing because it turns out so cute. Absolutely adorable. I'm really excited to have another color option for this guy. And when I'm out of Premier Basix Chenille, I might start making them in Elise Voluto, but I do love the texture that the Premier Basix Chenille gives it because it's a little bit fuzzier, if you know what I mean. So there's that guy. He is new and he is available. And then let's see, I had a couple of updates. Oh, so the eyes that I have been buying from Amazon for my owls, you can't pick individual colors. You have to just buy the pack and it comes with all the different colors. So I've been using a ton of the gold for my little snowy owls. So I've had to buy several packs of these eyes. So I have tons of the other colors left over and they just come all in a bag and you have to like sort through them to find the colors that you want. So I actually had a little box left over from something that I don't remember what came in this, but I had kept it and it fits all of my little safety eye backs perfectly in there. So now they're all organized and I am so proud of this. I love it. And then the eyes are all just still in this bag here. So fun little project that I did on the side to rest my hands a little bit and makes me a little more efficient. And then I finally got my new crochet hook from Etsy that I ordered several weeks ago. It got kind of lost in the mail for a little while, but I finally got it and I'm really excited. I actually love it. If you've been around for a little while, you've seen me go through many hooks and I just keep getting new ones. So I have my two tulip crochet hooks that I love still, 4.5 and 6.5. But now that I'm using a lot more Elise Voluto, I have been using a 6 millimeter hook a lot. So I have been using my Clover, which is very similar to the tulips. But I wanted to try something different just because my thumb kind of hyperextends when I'm crocheting and it is causing me quite a bit of pain. And it does it with the tulips as well. So I found this hook that is 3D printed from Pink Sheep Designs. And I've been wanting to try it and she had a Black Friday sale. So I made the leap and I got it with a clover head because tulip was not an option. So here is the new hook. And it is purple, of course. So this is a 6 millimeter clover head in this thing. And I love the way it fits in my hand. I do still hyperextend my thumb a little bit. So I'm trying to think of a way to kind of bulk up this top part to get my thumb to pop out more like that. So I'm problem solving for that. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. But so far I love the shape of it and how long it is and how it sticks out past the back of my hand, because these sometimes I get a bruise right here from where it hits me because they're so short. So I'm really liking this so far. And I actually seem to crochet a little bit faster with it, which is awesome. So yeah, I absolutely love this. I will link her shop down in the description if you'd like to check these out. They are a bit expensive, but so far I think it's really worth it. I love it. And this one is heat activated, so it will turn pink with heat. It just takes a little bit to actually do it, but it stays purple. And I also love that it will stand up on the desk so you can set it down when you're not using it and won't roll away. And then she does a little stamp on the bottom so you know what size it is. But yeah, I love it so far and I am picky. So there's that. I also wanted to talk about my plan for my Etsy shop through the Christmas season real quick. I'm going to do it a little bit different than last year. So what I ran into last year is after the shipping deadline to receive things by Christmas, I was still getting people trying to order stuff and wanting to pay for faster shipping and trying to get me to rush it out the door, made to order items. And while paying for more expensive shipping will make it ship faster, it does not in fact make me able to make it faster. So I'd rather not deal with that aspect of it. I think this weekend I am going to turn off my made to order items. I am a little bit worried about that hurting my standing in the Etsy algorithm or however they do it. But I know that putting your shop on vacation mode can really hurt that. So I don't want to turn everything off, but I definitely want to take the made to order items out of the picture just so that I am not dealing with people wanting to rush make things, and I'm already pretty much to the point where I need a break with my hands. So that's what I'm going to do over the Christmas season. I am going to turn off my made to order items either tonight or after tomorrow, which is Friday. So that is my plan going forward, and then I will keep my ready to ship items available on there, but I do have it clearly stated that if you don't order it by the certain date that it will not make it by Christmas, and I will be messaging people as they order stuff to make sure they are well aware of that fact. I can only do so much to help the post office get it faster. So that's what I'm going to try for this year. Let me know if you guys have done anything different down in the comments. I've been following some other creators that are doing something similar this year just because it is not worth the hassle. So I'm going to try that and hope it doesn't hurt my stuff too much. And then in January or maybe shortly after Christmas, I'll turn everything back on and hope it continues with its momentum. But I also know that January, after all of the holiday shopping and everything, is usually a slower month anyway. So that's the plan, and we will just see how it goes. Let me know what you guys think about that and if you have had any experience with that type of thing with Etsy. And then I think the only other update I have for you guys is that I have a PalmStreet on Saturday at 12 p.m. This week. It's going to be the last chance to order anything for Christmas shipping. Everything has to go out by the 17th to get there in time for Christmas. So I am doing a last minute little PalmStreet. So if you want to come hang out with me during that Saturday at 12, I'm excited to see you guys. I feel like I haven't gone live in quite a while. So anyway, so I hope to see you guys over there. And if you have not bookmarked that yet, definitely go do that. All you have to do is go to the link in my description and then hit the little bell icon on the live, and that will be considered a bookmark. If we hit 100 bookmarks, I will do a giveaway for you guys as usual. So try to hit that. I think we are quite far away, but worth a shot anyway. So hope to see you guys over there. I think that's just about all I have for this quick little update video. I hope you found something interesting in it or a fun pattern to try. For an emoji down in the comments for making it all the way to the end of the video. Let's do a little cow for the little Cash the Market cow. I absolutely love this little cow. And thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you guys. And don't forget to subscribe if you like content like this. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.